Give me a T. Oh, come on, God. Don't you want us to be truthful in Nigeria? Give me a T. Give me an R. Give me a U. Give me a T. Give me a H. And Nigeria will be truthful.
Want to have the attention of Brian Verbatim. Please come up. This is one moment I very much cherish. Given an opportunity to speak eloquently about a governor whom I know very well. We have in the course of his first tenure in office had reason to tour virtually all the local governments in the state, in Nasarawa state. And in the course of this journey, we found very astonishing things, making it imperative that we must tell the world that this is one government that has done exceedingly well within the past 4 years. And the full reasons of why we did what we are doing will be contained in a special edition which we are dedicating to this anniversary, 10-year anniversary, to where we are crowning him as the Governor of the Year, and where we are telling the whole world business in hard facts that contributed to the decisions we take, not only about the government, but about all the recipients today. So, if you are here, watch out for the next edition of Verbatim magazine. It's fully loaded. And in furtherance of this, I had cause to appeal to my chairman board of editors, Brian Verbatim, to convoke a meeting of editors, which we rarely do. We do it once in a year to take very critical decisions, to assess who has done very well and those who didn't do very, very well. So, making you man of the year, or governor of the year, or personality of the year will be a function of what the editors think about going by their editorial experience. What we found about the governor of Nasarawa State is very appealing, and it will be good to share it with all of you in our edition. In furtherance of this, therefore, the Board of Editors decided that we should, on the occasion of our 10th anniversary, announce him formally as Verbatim Magazine's Man of the Year 2022. Please, we will have, let's have what we have. Chairman of Education, in situations like this, you would have assisted us in doing this. But we found one man also who will talk about, eloquently qualified, to make this presentation on behalf of all of us here, as being the voice of the Verbatim editors. My dear Professor, that wishes kindly help do a presentation on behalf of Verbatim and all of us here to His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Verbatim Magazine family, I present this plaque to His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, as the Governor of the Year by the Verbatim Magazine. Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, I'm here to receive this honor and this award as Governor and Person of the Year, Verbatim magazine, on behalf of His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, the Executive Governor of Nasarawa State. He has been governor for just over 3 years. To be governor, he declared rather unpolitically at an event that he is afraid of when he will meet the Almighty Allah, the Almighty God, to account for his stewardship as governor. In all my years, I have never heard a Nigerian governor that has said not once, not twice, not thrice, that everything he does in office, he always sleeps thinking of the day he will account for his stewardship before Allah. He has said this so many times. Within the last 3 years, that has dictated the work in Nasarawa State. And the leadership you would find in Nasarawa State, as instituted by Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, has been a leadership that is anchored on accountability, transparency, fear of God, inclusion, acceptance of all people, and generating wealth and prosperity so that we can fight back poverty, live in peace and harmony and acceptance of each other. On behalf of His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule and the good people of Nasarawa State, we want to thank you, Verbatim magazine, the editorial board, for this honor done to us to confer on His Excellency Engineer Abdullahi A. Sule, Governor of the Year, Man of the Year for Verbatim magazine. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you very much, Adamma. I told you, people talk about the investigative prowess of Verbatim News magazine. It was one thing that has taken us to Mina several times. And those who are from that state and who do activities with NECO know that Verbatim's presence has always been felt there. We are friends, but in journalism, there's a limit to friendship. If you err, we tell the world. So, when our dear professor assumed the responsibility as the registrar, took mantle of leadership, we set the ball rolling. We thought we had encircled because we were investigating, not only to also investigate all chief executives. That is part of the role of the media. If you do good, we tell the world. But if you steal, we say catch him for the good of the country. So we looked and dug deep and found a high degree of discipline, having been entrenched in the place. Instead of calling the whole world to come and deal with him, we told the world what we found. We nicknamed him the game changer in NECO. And it was for good reasons. So, having done that, in the course of our activities this year, when we were doing a thorough assessment of our findings, we felt that what will honor the professor, the registrar in NECO is not just a plaque. We will go beyond that and look at the institution where he has helped to turn around and introducing reforms such that if your children are going to sit for NECO, you don't need to rush to Kaduna to go and see where you do miracle centers. You will be caught there and the law will take it. So, my colleagues, let us tell the world, although in the next edition many people will hear what you have to say. Yes, there is. And come on. It is something unique. Prof, let my chairman read what we have written about NECO.
The chairman of this wonderful occasion, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Verbatim Integrity in Public Service Corporate Excellence Award, presented to the National Examination Council, NECO, for deep-rooted transparency in coordinating activities of secondary schools, examination, and others, in an effort to become a key player within the global assessment industry. Presented on this day, 20th day of October 2022 in Abuja, on the authority of the Board of Editors.
I'll report you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the kind of entourage you brought to this place, I can imagine what you're doing way back in Mina. I'll come, sir. You put me in a hotel just so that I have time to look at them. Thank you. The MC. Seated at the driver's seat of the vehicle that is moving forward to deliver dividends of good education through proper examination activities is the man we are here with. And we felt that having scored NECO very well, what do we do with the man that led the reform? I will ask the governor's representative to please read to this gathering what we have decided to do.
Verbatim magazine have here conferred on this day a special plaque as Integrity Ambassador to Professor Ibrahim Anthony Mushishi, here as a mark of honor and attestation for his work at NECO, exemplary, different, and excellent.
To hold Professor and our colleague here, who is wearing the garb of the governor today, to help us perform two more functions. Because NECO is not an island in this country. We found two more corporate organizations that have also done very well in the discharge of their responsibilities. Kindly please proceed and let us honor the two organizations. One is a new, relatively new compared to others, that is doing very well in providing electrical services. Dr. Binna, you would lead us to introduce, come on. Yes, invite the Chief Executive Officer.
Please, on behalf of the Board of Editors, Verbatim Magazine, we request the Managing Director and Chief Electrical Inspection of the Federation, Engineer Aliyu Chukru Taher, to come and receive award, first on behalf of the organization, and then secondly, on behalf of his own personal achievements. Round of applause for him, please.
Dr. Lamai, kindly help us.
Verbatim magazine here presents Integrity in Public Service Corporate Excellence Award to the National Electricity Management Agency, NEMSA, for positive contribution to the development of the power sector in Nigeria through effective, efficient, and timely inspection, as well as enforcement and monitoring of electricity infrastructure and equipment in Nigeria. Presented this day today, 20th of October 2020 in Abuja, on the authority of the Board of Editors of Verbatim magazine. Congratulations.
Before he makes his remarks, we request or appeal to the registrar of NECO to do this presentation to Dr.
A special honor conferred on Alhaji Tukur Tahir, MD, CEO of NEMSA, for quality leadership and integrity. Verbatim Award for as Integrity Ambassador. Congratulations.
The chairman of this occasion, His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, ably represented by my brother. I'm sure he has forgotten me, but I can still remember. The Verbatim team, on behalf of the board, management and staff of the Nigerian Electricity Management Services Agency, NEMSA, we wish to thank you sincerely, appreciate this recognition. This recognition is really, what do I say, is the tonic or is the injection for more work to this new, relatively new agency. The agency has a new name, but actually the agency has been, that work has been in existence for over 60 years. These are functions that we took over from the Federal Ministry of Power, the Department of Electrical Inspectorate Services, and also some departments of the defunct NEPA and PSCA. So we already hit the ball running, and we hope to see that there's reliable, safe, and sustainable electricity in this country. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. It's okay with the last one before we leave, allow Prof to go. Of course, Prof will tell us, make a response before he leaves today. I can't, my chairman has demanded. So, the last function, subject to the permission of the chairman of today, we call on the representative, but I'm not sure he's here today. The ICR, even now, can you guide us in this?
Please, we request the presence of Mr. Mohammed Bamali, the DG in the office of the Director General Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, to come and represent Barrister Mike Ohiani, the DG CEO of ICROC.
Verbatim Magazine Award for Integrity in Public Service Corporate Excellence Award presented to the Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC, for mainstreaming transparent regulatory innovations for the development of public-private partnership endeavors of the federal government of Nigeria. Presented this day, 20th day of October 2022 in Abuja, on the authority of the Board of Editors. Signed by Chief Tobes Abehu, the Editor-in-Chief of Sub-Saharan Africa's greatest magazine, Verbatim. Thank you. On behalf of this great magazine, I present to you this award of excellence for integrity, transparency, and very critical conduct of your corporate social responsibilities to Nigerians in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I so present. Congratulations.
Okay, I think we'll soon leave Prof to go and have some rest. But I found in the course of my duties one man that I think will be very useful. Hold on. And I am sure he will be pleased if I appeal that Prof should also do a presentation. May I call on my good friend, Alhaji Adamu Usman Tubo, to receive the iconic personality and beacon of both awards. This is one man that has done very well. Let me have his listen. In matters having to do with electricity and the metering process in Nigeria. I am sure Alhaji will be pleased to receive this award. Brian Modibo, please read what you have.
This award of excellence by Verbatim Media is presented to Alhaji Adamu Usman Tubo, iconic personality and beacon of hope award, presented to this distinguished Nigerian for services and initiatives in solving energy and electricity problems through effective metering process on this day, the 20th October 2022. Thank you.
So this plaque is presented to you by congratulations.
Let us, yes. Alhaji, tell us how you feel today. After which, Prof will give his own view and we allow him to go for his meal.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and my family and my company and Tubo Power Integrated Limited, I am highly delighted to have received this award for organizing the little we do to the public and to humanity. I'm so grateful to Verbatim for being part of investigative, analytical aspect of our job. We are grateful. Thank you very much.
Now, may we give Prof this chance. He didn't respond. So now it's time for him to respond for the award given so that he can go and have a seat and enjoy his meal. Please be patient with us. Very shortly, we'll be serving the meals so that we move forward from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I want to refresh our memory that we have just received 2 awards. One is the Corporate Excellence Award to NECO as an institution. And on behalf of the board, management and staff of NECO, we dedicate this award to the glory of the Nigerian child who will grow up to write NECO examination. Because the institution itself was established for the purpose of serving Nigerian children. And we have been able to achieve this by a simple belief and putting our belief into action. We have core values in NECO that do the right thing for NECO integrity, do the right thing for credible examination. And you cannot achieve this if you don't work within the frameworks of the regulations that are guiding the conduct of the examinations and the operations of the institution itself. And it is by this we know that it is only when we do this, which we believe it is the right thing to do for us to get the right result. And that we cannot achieve the right result if we don't work collectively. So in NECO, we believe that wherever you come from, whichever religion you belong to, we can work with each other to achieve greatness. The second award is to me as the chief executive of the organization, appointed by Mr. President to superintend over the organization. I want to thank Mr. President and the Minister for finding me worthy of appointment through the board of the organization. And I found the board as, to my knowledge, the most progressive board that I've ever seen. This is a board that is constituted with statesmen that only very few are below 60 years. Very few are below 60 years. The bulk of them are more than 70 years. These are statesmen. These are statesmen, and I found myself very lucky to be appointed when they are board members. So this award of integrity ambassador is not for me as an individual, it's not for me as a registrar, but is for us as colleagues in NECO. From the board, the management, and all the staff, because we all work collectively to achieve the goal. Because we believe that we are Nigerians, we must do it ourselves. If we jettison our sovereignty, that is when somebody from outside Nigeria will come to fix our Nigeria for us. And doing this is selling our sovereignty to other nations. So in NECO, we believe we can do it and do it well to make Nigeria better. Because NECO and our examinations, they are thresholds for individual Nigerians' development and for the development of the entire country, because that is a gateway for individual Nigerians to become professionals, to contribute their quota to the development of Nigeria as a nation. So we have it as a duty to do the right thing so that Nigerian children that will write our own examination, they will have what is required to get into higher institutions, to develop themselves, and consequently develop Nigeria. It is only when we do that that we are honest to ourselves and honest to Nigeria. Thank you, my colleagues in the NECO. God bless everyone here, and long live NECO, long live Nigeria. Thank you.
And long live Professor Ibrahim Dantani Wushishi.
Sorry, please, long live Verbatim that we are gathered here.
And long live all of us. Thank you very much. At this point, I would like to appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of Nasarawa State, Engineer Abdullahi Sule, for his patience. Thank you. You may return to your seats. Thank you. CEO of the same organization, Mr. Tos Anebu. Thank you one, thank you all. Now we're going to continue with the award. You will step forward, receive your award from here, and then step away through this way in no particular order. Energizer of the Editor-in-Chief.
This is an award of Beacon of Hope Award presented to Barrister Talented Osura for services in defense of the dignity of man, being presented to us today by the Verbatim magazines. Barrister Talented Osura, congratulations. Yes.
Verbatim magazine for finding me worthy to receive this award today. This is an award of excellence, and I dedicate it to all the youth of Nigeria. Thank you so much, Verbatim.
Thank you so much.
Prince Dr. Alex Mbata or his representative.
On behalf of Verbatim magazine, I present to you, sir, this award of iconic personality and beacon of hope. Well, to you, Prince Dr. Alex Mbata. Congratulations, sir.
Please permit me to stand on the already established protocol. On behalf of my boss, Prince Dr. Alex Mbata, my name is Honorable Prince Alex Mbata is the CEO of ABM Group of Company, and by special grace of God, the APC senatorial candidate in East is supposed to be here, but because of the campaign going on, he sent me to come and represent him. So I want to thank Verbatim News Network for giving him this award. This is to show that his empowerment to humanity is no longer in doubt. For those who don't know, President Alex Mbata is the leader of all leaders in Duyi. Prince Alex Mbata is a maverick employer of labor. Prince Alex Mbata has done a lot of things that even when you hear his name, you know that yes, he deserves more and more. Alex Mbata is a real cosmopolitan. He's a leader who understands the feelings of people. He's somebody that knows that yes, when such a thing happens, he cannot say no, because he will like showing something that is positive to the society. So when I was sitting down there, I started him up. He told me that he is going to do the needful as soon as he arrived from where he went for campaign, and going to communicate through the Honorable Oscar so that he can reach out and they will be, according to him, he will do transfer of any amount which he told me that he's going to do. He said that I should not announce it for security reasons. Thank you and God bless you all.
Iconic personality and making a fool of the world. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. We appreciate you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm given to understand.
Recently, we've been doing a lot in the educational sector. We started doing what we call the Back to School program, where we encourage early resumption in schools. So, when school resumes like this, you just see kids staying away from school for a week, 2 weeks, because they think they will not learn anything in school. So this program encourages them to start school early enough. In fact, on the day of resumption, and those that start on that day, they get to go home with gifts, such as school bags and writing materials and every other schooling material. And then we also launched a club called the Friends of the Brain. This club, they are to advocate for mental issues, mental health. So on that note, we'll be dedicating this award to every Nigerian youth, or to that Nigerian youth who has said no to the abuse of hard substances, and then to the less privileged. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, we're not leaving, we're here. If you want to dance, the DJ is here. Come and talk to me. I'll take you to the restaurant where you eat and pay. Have a great evening. We'll come back to you again. Policeman, take it away.